Guess who's back? We're gonna do this again. This is the next episode. I am like chain playing here because I am just like really into this. Snake! I turn around. So snakes I'm gonna try to keep fighting because they're the ones that are giving me the, what do you call it? Alright, let's do hurricane spin move.
We're good.
Okay. We're good to go. Yay. So we're heading over to the mines because I got the key now. And I've already done all the side quests up to this point. So, if there's nothing else to do except go into the mines, we're going to do that. And I'm hoping that in the mines, maybe we're done with Bose, actually. It might be the end of Bose. I'm assuming Blondie has been trailing us secretly, because he's going to probably show up in the main part of the story, because it just seems too suspicious that he doesn't follow me everywhere. So, I'm expecting that, but yeah, let's, nah, it doesn't matter. So yeah, so that's what I'm expecting. We're going to have Blondie join the team then for a little bit after we go over here into the mines. Because he's probably been trailing us, he's curious, he's secretly an Abornian spy, or an Abornian embracer, or some sort of nonsense. So, that's what I imagine we're about to discover here, but we'll see. We will see shortly. Because this has been progressing pretty nicely. Alright, so we're here. Save it at this point so I don't have to go run all the way back. Let's use this key we borrowed from the village elder. Oh, I hope I have mine music. Whew, that was one heavy gate. Let's have a look inside, shall we? I don't know about the Sky Bandits, but I could definitely sense monsters in here. Everyone stay alert. Sense. What are you, Goku? You can't sense monsters. Yes, I love the music in the mines. Oh, what is this? I feel like it's Pokemon. Every time I see a new monster, I'm like, I gotta fight it just once. Oh, that's hard. So he's tanky. Oh, but not that tanky. Is there like a difference? I gotta look at my stats. See, why did she do more damage than everybody else? Hold on a second. Let's do a stat check for a second. Maybe there's something with the stats that I'm not realizing. Let's see, strength, dex, speed. She's got more dex, but they have the same dex. I don't know. Oh, wait. No, it's not that either, because she has less attack. Excuse me. Let's see. 78 damage. What if you hit second? Nope. It's just a staff. This type of weapon. Weak against arts may call for backup. But look, she just slaps him and it's like so much damage. You gonna call for backup? Nope. So you just slap him, right? Boosh. I don't know why she's so beefy to him. You got extra stuff, but it's not red. Alright, that's broken. It's broken. Oh, I left. Alright, I gotta keep my camera one direction. Just turning it around. Okay, so there's that. Oh, there's a door here. Man, it's bright in here. Huh, isn't that the... Quiet, Estelle. Looks like we've hit the jackpot. Oh, yeah. Nice. Forget about the heavy things. Just focus on the food, provisions, and valuables. Hurry it up, will ya? It's only a matter of time before someone finds this place. Roger that, Kyle. Got it, Kyle. Okay, Kyle. Understood, Kyle. What's an airliner doing in a place like this? I guess that kid wasn't seeing things after all. It looks like an area that is used to be strip mining. Oops, sorry guys. It certainly turned out to be a great place to hide something or this size. Yeah, but who would have thought to look here? Look at that. Aren't they unloading the airliner cargo onto their old ship? Sorry about that later. We've got to figure out a way to bag these guys before they get away again. So this is our third trip, huh? Man, Don can be a real slave driver sometimes. Oh well. This is all taken care of. We'll be able to sit back and negotiate a nice fat ransom. Hold it right there. Why are we yelling? Who in the... The scorching flames of justice will never fade away as long as evil thrives in this world. The League of Extraordinary Bracers has arrived. Huh? The League of what? You bonehead, why do you always get carried away like that? What's with you two now? Look at like a big fool of saying that stuff all alone. You're the ones who Josette had to run in with back at Roland. This can't be right. You're not supposed to be here this early. What? It can't be right. We're not supposed to be here this early. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What the heck are you talking about? In accordance with the laws of Bracer Guild, you are hereby under arrest and charged with the... Oh. He's in on it. The General is in on it. Hijacking of an airliner and its passengers. I hope you, for your sakes, you'll come along quietly. No, hold on just a minute. Are you trying to tell me that the only three of you came here to arrest us? You see anyone else, Bandit Boy? So you're not involved with the others then, huh? That simplifies things. Let's get them, boys. Yeah, see? It's like, there's a lot going on here. Alright, so what are we looking at? 415, 777. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just bitch slap all these guys and then Uber him right away. Boosh! Get out of here. I'm gonna pummel you right now.
Here I come.
I'm gonna steal your thing here and kill you in one shot. Boosh! Thanks for the extra damage, buddy. I don't care what you guys do. You guys got nothing. You got no game. What do you think this is? You gonna come hit her? Oh no! You guys left yourself wide open for a siphoning whip slap. Except one missed, of course. Which one missed? Well, you've all been hit once, so... I don't care what you guys do, you lost. It's over. I'm gonna siphon whip slap you again, because you're all grouped up like a bunch of tool bags. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. And then you're gonna just... Oh, you can't. Spin move. Alright, that's fine. Who's next? You're next? You're down. And then, who's next? You're next? You're down. Oh, look who Missy missed. Slap him. Or not? Way to miss, dude. Oh. You know what, it's fine. I'm not gonna have to fight twice in a row. That would be ridiculous.
We're good to go.
Ooh, yes. Red. I like it. Ow, you guys are tougher than I thought. It's no wonder Josh got beat by you three. Sweet talk won't get you anywhere, buddy. It's time to surrender and let the passengers go. You really don't know anything, do you? What was that thing you call yourself? League of Exceptionally Dim or something? You make fun of my awesome team name, you're dead. Look out! Grenade? Flashbang. Smoke grenade. Wait, what is this? You gotta be kidding me. Another smoke screen. It's too bad about the rest of the cargo, but we'll have to live without it. Later, bracers. The General's in on this for sure. There's something suspicious about this. Cough, gag, cough. Ow. Something got in my eyes. Don't worry, it's not poison. It's just like a typical smoke canister. Their airship is already out of sight. This is really getting old. It's not once, but twice they've gone away. If I get demoted at the guild, there's not much I can say in my defense. Oh sure, quit acting like it was all your fault. We're responsible for letting them get away too. If we've got time to kick ourselves over this, then there's got to be some other constructive thing we can do. Well, it sounds like you should be a senior bracer. Well, at least we're able to take back the airliner, so how about we have a look? The passengers may be left inside. Right. They're not inside, though. They're not. We already know that they're not. You know where the passengers are? They're used as leverage. There's a door back here. I don't have time to be looking around anywhere else. Aww. Looks pretty barren here. Not much cargo, place left for cargo. Evidently this guy managed to make off with all of it. At least judging by the looks of things. At any rate, we should do a thorough investigation of the place. Yes, we should. Here's a car lift. Looks like the same type that so is the landing part. Skybandage probably used it to move the cargo. Look what this is. It's an orbital engine panel control. Looks like the flow of orbital energy has completely stopped. Why is the game lagging so much? They didn't take any of the food though. Boxes. This is the captain's seat. If there are any other circumstances, I would love to sit here. Don't even think about it. Here's the steering wheel used to pilot the ship. I wonder where the pilot could have gone. I already saw that. It's bright in here. It's a lot of light shining in this place. This poor potted plant doesn't look like it's going to make it. Bunch of plant murderers. Probably hasn't been watered for days. Yeah. What exactly am I looking for? Okay. Am I missing something? Nobody on here. Oh, here we go. Checked it over, but it looks like nobody's inside. There's a high possibility the passengers were transferred to the Skybandage airship, then wherever their hideout is. Agreed. But this sucks. Right now, right when I thought I had some clues, we're back to zero. Come on, cheer up already. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. It's not like every day the clues completely has vanished. Why don't you think the Sky Bandits hid the airliner in a place like this? As far as I can tell, the orbital energy in the ship is completely stopped, which means the orbital energy was stripped from the aircraft. I know this because orbital energy in the orbit gradually recharges over time. Furthermore, the Sky Bandits made multiple trips to carry off the large amounts of cargo. Considering the time and risk involved, don't you think it would have been more effective to just take the entire airliner to the hideout? Yeah, it does seem a little odd that they didn't. So why'd they hide the airliner here then? All I can think of is that they did it in order to... Well, they probably wanted the orbital engine. Steal the orbital engine. It's true that they would have needed to land in order to remove the orbital engine. However, it doesn't account for the fact they didn't take the airliner to their hideout. For my guess, I would imagine their hideout is a slightly peculiar place, maybe 10 to 15 ARG in size. In short, the peculiar place with small aircraft like the Sky Bandit ship can land. Interesting. How about a terrain covered with extreme differences in height, like mountains and ravines? Seems like a likely place for the Sky Bandits to hide out. Yeah, that's what I've been thinking too. However, if that's the case, then we may be able to unable to do anything. There's a possibility that their hideout may be in a place we can't even reach by foot. Then what can we do? Well, I hate to say it, but we may have to share our conclusions with this army and ask for their cooperation, because they're the ones with the patrol ships. What? Now you're telling me we should go calling back to the army and ask them for their help? Either way, we should still have to report to them about the airliner. Personally speaking, I think you should cooperate with the army, whatever their attitude may be, especially if it means bringing the hostages back safe and sound. I guess you're right. This isn't the time or place to let my personal feelings get the best of me. For the time being, let's get back to the guild and report our findings to Lurgren. We should be able to contact the Hucking Gate if we use the orbital telephone. What orbital telephone? There's no phone in here. Was there? Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. What? What the heck? Great, now this is something I did not expect. I wonder if we should be glad since they've saved us the trouble of having to contact them. We found a suspicious armed group. Put your hands in the air, all of you. What is this world coming to? A woman and two kids? Are the Sky Bandits? Does this girl look shifty to you? Hey now, that's just rude. Who are you calling Sky Bandits? Can't you see the shiny emblem on my chest? The bracer emblem, huh? Hope you don't think for a moment something like that proves you innocent. General Morgan, what are you here? After looking at the reports from I found this place to be insufficiently investigated, so I came for myself. Who would have thought that the lot of you were conspiring with the Sky Bandits? Might you stop with the accusations, General? We happen to find this place one step ahead of your men. If that's the truth, then why don't you tell me where the Sky Bandits are? Are the hostages inside that airliner? We almost had the Sky Bandits, but they managed to escape. There are no hostages to be found here. Looks like the truth has come out. Most likely you notified the Sky Bandits and let them know we were coming. Wait a minute. How about you cut the crap? My thoughts exactly. Alright, man, take them into custody. Are you serious? Well, this is garbage. The general will be questioning you himself on the morrow. If your innocence is proven, then you'll be released in 2 or 3 days. So for a time being, the cell will give you a place to cool your heads. This is not even funny. Tossing us in a place like this without even listening to a word we have to say. If the army managed to arrest the Sky Bandits, then I'm sure we'd have our names cleared. But with the way things are at the moment, that may not be possible. Why not? Remember when the Sky Bandit leader said in the old mine. He said, right? Yeah. He said, this can't be right. You're not supposed to be here this early, if I remember them correctly. Now that you mention it, he did say that, didn't he? You're not trying to tell me that he meant the army by that, did you? I don't know for sure, but I would bet that's what he meant. Which means that the Sky Bandits have a mole in the army, or a collaborator who's leaking information. That's what you wanted to say, right, isn't it, Joshua? Yeah. Well, if that's the case, they'll never get caught, which means we're the only ones who stood a chance of nabbing them, but now we're stuck in here. I wonder if your father would get around this little setback. My. Well, you don't you all seem to be in a bit of a fix? Oh, goodness, it's Blondie. Did you say something, Joshua? No, I didn't say anything. It came from the cell next door. It almost sounds familiar. Oh, how could you say something so heartless? My lustrous voice should be recognizable to anyone. Oh, no. Could this self-confidence and that tone of absurd narcissism belong to? Is it you? It's you, isn't it, Oliver? You do remember my dual set chords. Knew it. To think we'd meet again in a place like this. It seems we were bound by destiny. Maybe he's a thief. Why are you here? I thought we took you to Bose, and now you're locked up in a place like this. What the heck did you do? Come now, let's not worry about all the little details, shall we? I have my reasons which are deeper than the deepest ocean, higher than the highest peak. I'm definitely not asking now. I'm sure we'd get tired while you talked our ears off. What a coincidence, Estelle. I was just thinking the same thing. So there you have it. We really don't care to know. You talk so much that you'd probably be an old woman by the time you were done. And I'm not ready for ankles yet. Come on now, let's not be like that. I'll fill you in on the details of our tragic incident that befell me. Didn't you listen, dummy? We don't want to hear about it. It all began after we parted ways. I did some window shopping in the Bose Market, then moved into the Antarose restaurant. You see, once I'd eaten my heart's content, I began to play the grand piano, and then I felt my artistic soul. And upon doing so, the restaurant manager was overcome by my skill, so I was asked to stay and work as a professional pianist for the restaurant. That's great and all, but I thought you were supposed to be a lutist. Musical genius is not limited to just one instrument. Anyway, back to my story. After negotiating a few of my own conditions, I accepted the job offer, which means he couldn't pay for food. The conditions were, of course, food and wine every day for free instead of Mira. I don't know how to put it, but that's very you, Oliver. I'm not sure how that has anything to do with you being thrown in jail. Well, this is where the real story sob story begins. That night, I had been enjoying a plate of sautéed duck I had the chef prepare, and the blood sauce which had been used was a little too overbearing for my palate. Consequently, I began to feel normal red wine was not satisfying enough. The more you talk, the more I want to hit you. But go on, I'm curious despite knowing better. Well, so I bought a bottle of wine which seemed good from the cellar, something called Grand Chardonnay from the year 1183. Grand Chardonnay from the year 1183? That's a legendary vintage wine that was auctioned off in the Royal City. Oh, well, aren't you well informed? I heard the rumor about it too, so of course I was interested in having a drink myself. Auctioned off? How much are we talking about here? From what I heard, it went for somewhere in the neighborhood of 500,000 Mira. 500,000 Mira for just one bottle? This is out of this world. And you didn't, did you, Oliver? Such a needless question. Of course I opened the bottle and had a sip. Sweet smelling fragrance tickled my nostrils. It was luxurious, mellow taste, caressed my throat. And can you believe what else? He finished it. A rose-tinted vignette of the time and space existed within that very bottle. I don't think I can listen to this any longer. Yeah, my ears are bleeding from listening to such stupidity. I'm completely dumbfounded. The sad thing is, after taking a sip of the excellent wine, I began to feel the food was lacking. As I was having the chef cook for me something up to match the wine, the restaurant manager returned. Since I'm not a stingy fail, I cordially invited him to join me for a drink. But for some odd reason, he got rather upset. In fact, he got so steaming mad that his face looked like a ripe tomato. And before I could say another word, a group of soldiers came filing in. And well, one thing led to another, and I can't say another word about this. The tragedy being dragged all the way here without coming to tears. So let's weep all together as you sympathize with my dilemma. Idiot. Pardon? But do my ears deceive me? I could have sworn I heard zzz, and even more surely, misheard idiot coming from your cell. Are you listening? This is where the story gets really interesting. You see, several further trials awaited me after I was brought here. Hello, are you listening? No. We're healing in our cell for 3 days. Hey, you three, get up. Ugh. Yeah, I'm tired. What's wrong? What are you trying to tell us? We're being interrogated early in the morning? There's a little early for me. No, it's just the opposite. You're being released. Oh, thank God, Maybelle. Oh, why all of a sudden? Is there a reason for this? Yeah, I'd like to consider myself that reason. Knew it, the mayor owns. Mayor Maybelle. Well, this is an unusual place to be meeting you. Really sorry about everything that happened to you, but don't worry, your names have been cleared. I don't completely agree with everything, but this is a request coming from the Maybelle herself. You'd better remember to thank her. So you mean Mayor Maybelle stood up on our behalf? No, that's not exactly it. I just explained our situation to General Morgan. Our situation? Yes, I have one question for the both of you. Are you really the children of Cassius Bright? Yes, that's right. This is Estelle Bright, and I'm his adopted son, Joshua. I see. Now that you mention it, the girl does slightly resemble Lena. You knew my mother? Yeah, I enjoyed your mother's cooking on several occasions when I visited your home in Roulette. Why, in fact, we even met once when you were just a baby. Now, wait just a minute. You were a personal acquaintance of my dad's? I knew that he was in the military before, but I don't know Cassius Bright the Bracer. I don't know Cassius. The only Cassius I know is the one from the service. He was a rare strategist. Strategist? Dad? I just can't imagine what he saw in the Bracer Guild. It makes me angry just thinking about it. You'll have to excuse me. What's wrong with him? Seems like your father was a brilliant officer in the military. I've heard from the general that he tried several times to get your father to change his mind about retiring. Yeah, I didn't know that. Somehow it feels hard to believe. Me and Estelle, you need to get with the program. However, if that's the case, the general's hatred for bracers may stem from Cassius leaving the army. From a vexation of being left by one of the most promising men. I get the same impression. So what you're saying is our lives are such a pain because of Dad. That dirty, rotten scoundrel. How about we return to Bose now? With an airliner being found, the situation has been taking a new turn. So there's a number of things I'd like to discuss with you. Oh, sure. Is something the matter? I'm definitely ready to get out of here, but it feels like we're forgetting something. Now that you mention it, what could it be? Oh, how callous people can be at times. How could you forget about a companion who spent the night with you in a cold, hard cell? How lamentable. How pitiful. Fine, be that way. I shall wither away friendless and hungry, alone in the dark purgatory. Playing my lute. 'Cause my name is Dandelion and I have blonde hair. Is he still here? Yeah, I completely forgot about him. I'm sorry to say this, but there's not much we can do for you. Is he the musician I heard about? The one who's chugged the bottle of Grand Chardonnay without a second thought? Indeed, that is I. Yet, my fair lass, would be heartbroken if you took my intentions the wrong way. For you see, I perceived it as an advance of payment for my exquisite services that I was about to render. Haha, you're quite the interesting character. Alright, I see I can do with the bargain with the general for your release. Really? Truly? You would do that such kind service for a man such as myself? I think that may be asking a bit much. If the restaurant takes this to trial, there's going to be at least a lawsuit. But there's no need to worry about that. You see, the owner of the restaurant is me. Huh? And the Grand Chardonnay was the very one I bid on. That being the case, I'm fairly confident there won't be any other problems over the matter. Well, I can't believe you were released. It's like a stroke of bad luck. Please don't lay a compliment so thick. However, it pains my soul that I partook in such a fine wine without paying a single mirror. Shall I play the piano in the restaurant per our contract and remedy that? I think I'm going to have to pass on that. After what happened, I think it would be awkward having you back in there. I, for one, don't think you'd mind a bit. Yeah, sure seems like you can have some thick skin. Let's think of this as an unfortunate incident for the both of us. But I don't think I can just let things go like this. Let's see. It seems like you're investigating something at the moment, right? How about I lend my assistance in return for the wine? Huh? Well, that sound interesting. Could I ask you to join these bracers in their work? Could you ever? So it's settled. Let's our new working relationship bloom like magnolia at the height of spring. Hold on a second. What did we do to deserve this? Your general weirdness side simply is having an amateur around is honestly going to be a pain. Are you confident that you won't be a drag to our work or our sanity? Well, I'm somewhat confident in my marksmanship and magic. But of course, I'd be distressed if you tried to list my music as genius in the same group. That's the kind of line that gets me really worried. But maybe we could use an extra hand. As long as we can't count on the army to help us out, I have a feeling we'll be short on manpower. Well, it's settled. We'll use you to what you're worth. However, if we do happen to conclude that you're not worth the wait, you're dumped from the party. Are you going to be okay with that? Of course, I don't mind. I'd never let you down, so please be assured. Well, my expectations of you are pretty much at the rock bottom anyway, so I know you won't let me down. I'm glad things are settled between you all. Before you go, there's something I need to tell you. Tell us. Actually, the town did seem pretty noisy when we were headed here. What happened? Truth be told, last night there was a large-scale burglary in the Bose South Block. The weapon shop and Orbital Factory were targeted, as a number of private residences. What? So this is the work of those Sky Bandits? It's unknown at this time, but it seems highly probable. A unit of the Royal Army is currently conducting an investigation. See, I guess we'd better do our own investigation then. Yes, I'd like to formally request that you do that. Send payment to the Guild for the work you've done so far. Please make use of the money for your current investigation expenses. I haven't need to buy anything. I have a feeling that the army is going to get in our way again, but I guess that happens when it happens. Whether or not they get in our way or not, I don't think we should be forthcoming with the army on any information we cross, because if there really is a spy in their midst, we should just like the spy leak it to the Sky Bandits. So I'm reluctant to say it. I also think it's best for us to keep quiet about our findings. Anyway, let's act with prudence. Alrighty, my bosom companions. Shall we head to the South Block? Look, buddy, who made you king of the show? Wait. I recommended to the mayor that she take a break from her labors. She stated alleviating citizen concerns and bringing back peace and boats comes first. I couldn't be more happy with Mayor Maybell matured into such a fine young woman, but I wish she would just take better care of herself sometimes. I want to talk to the maid again because she's cool. Mayor? I have a female friend by the name of Murano. Her father was aboard the airliner that went missing. I'm sure there's a lot of other people who are also worried about their family members too who haven't returned. It's a high possibility that these burglars and the Sky Bandits may be one and the same. I hope this investigation can yield some pertinent information about the group. Me too. Alright, wait. I want to talk to the maid. She's the dude. Maid. Oops. I hear you all had a stroke of bad luck. Mayor Maybell received a message about an invasion ago about what happened. I guess it was kind of unavoidable, but I'm still ashamed to say it happened. Well, it was out of our control to begin with, and I can't say that the Royal Army was necessarily their fault either. Yeah, whatever. And if any of you Sky Bandits can hear me, just you wait until I get my hands on you. Oh, they leveled him up for me. That's cool. Let's go in here. Whoa, aren't you? No, I'm not. I'm sure of it. You're the guy from before. What's up, my good manager? Sure, thanks for the meal last time. Oh my. Didn't I have you arrested already? I guess I'm gonna have to report you again. Now, let's not do anything harsh, my friend. You guys are actually quite blessed. To have the owner with the eyes recognize the value of the artful man such as myself. Quite wondrous, truly. And she is exquisite beauty. She is not like a blossom. Is she not like a flower in the bloom? The future of the Anterose is as bright as a field bathing eternally in the noontime glow of the crisp spring day. I can't believe you defy the owner like that. What kind of manager are you? Tisk, tisk. Dear me, consider this managerial failure on my part. My sincerest apologies to the owner. I heard the shrill scream from the manager today. Stuff of nightmares are made of. I wonder what happened this time. You didn't see it? I often hear the subdued shriek from him when new staff members arrive, actually. So I suppose there's nothing to worry about. Our prize Grand Chardonnay was drunk and full, free of charge, and the owner seems not to care at all. She's about my age, so how can she have had her head high in the clouds about this? The manager, by contrast, practically swallowed his tongue. I've never seen anyone turn so unholy shade of red. Well, I guess this unnatural color is pretty much a natural reaction, all things considered. Poor guy. That's funny. What do you gotta say about it? I'm not sure what to do now. The lovely Grand Chardonnay was drowned completely while I was out on break. The owner simply laughed it off, but I do feel responsible for not safeguarding it better. Not long ago, a very important, valuable bottle of wine is now completely down by a customer, a non-paying customer, mind you. This is the first time in a while I've heard the manager let this special cry of dismay. It's a shriek, really. It sounds just like a little girl or someone who's been kicked very smartly in the bagpipes. That's funny. It was worth it. It was worth it. The chit-chattery. Report. We received your payment. Cool. Wow. I don't really care about my rank anymore. New mission? Yep. Burgerized. Okay. Well, now I've got plenty of money. Sell food, right? Oh, it tells me what I actually can make. I'm gonna buy a little bit of food product because I got all this money, and I'm not using it on anything else. So... oh my god, no. Plenty of stuff for the things I need to cook. We'll buy 3 of these. We'll buy 3 of these. 3 of these. And 3 of these. Alright, so now I've got enough food. What else is over here? Oh yeah, the red scarf. So I guess I need 4 of these. Equipment. Wait a minute. No. What just happened here? Oh, I'm on the wrong one. That's food. I guess I could buy these. I have all the money in the world. Oops. I don't care what you have to say, lady. I'm just trying to see what else I can buy here. This is even better than the other thing I'm wearing. Everything else is not good, so we'll buy this. This is totally everything I need to do. Alright, so let's see. Topaz Salesman. So I can put the work helmet on and get more defense. That's good. Topaz Salesman makes my defense earth type. White bracelet prevents blindness. You don't even have anything on. And you're using lighter, which we're gonna just sell. Alright, so wait. I bought 4. Why isn't there 4 on? Oh, you're wearing a topaz helmet, that's fine. There we go. Alright. Now we're going to shop, we're going to sell all the extra garbage I'm not using. There we go. I need to sell bombs. Okay, well I'm not spending money on that. So now I can make all kinds of stuff like these omelets. Oh, let me make multiple at once. Anyway. So we got 10,000 mirror, and I just bought all that stuff because I sold all my old stuff because I just wanted keeping it, right? Alright, so I think... Oh wait, before we end this episode, so you guys can see it, because I've been buying them just so you can read them. I don't know if I'm necessarily going to read them on camera because it's a lot, but we'll read this. So I'm going to let you guys, if you want to read these, you can. I'll probably read them on my own. And there's a 3. Oh, wait a minute. So this is the guy, I gave him the information, so now he has all the stuff. Interesting. Oh yeah, I'm gonna read this on my own. It's a lot. But you guys can pause. So I'll let you do this. if you really want to read all these things. I'm just going to leave a few seconds in between each one so you can just play and pause, play and pause. Alright, there's that. And I already know about the rest of the stuff. Okay, so this is going to be probably a good spot to finish this. I'm going to just find where I'm going here. I got to go over to this way. Right up this way. Yes, the south block. Alright, so we're going to end it right here at this episode. Because we got to go talk to these guys. So, thanks everybody for joining. And I will see you in the next one. After I save. Okay.